It looks weird. Oh, it's the actual screen that she has. That's actually really good detail. Hey y'all, Gregor here with a brand new Snap Judgments deck guide. We got some amazing lists from our good friend Snap Judgments, or as you may know him, Pulse Glazer. The first list we got came from Butt. It was a Galactus list. Had a lot of fun with it, but wasn't really my style. We also got a list from Crazy. It was a Thanos list. Again, played pretty well, but wasn't really my style. The third list we ended up getting was the one that we ended up going with. It plays like a negative list, but it doesn't have negative. Instead, it uses cards like Ravonna Renslayer, Mystique, and Moonstone to get huge value and cost reduction for very big plays. Shadow King and Werewolf by Night also give you some very cheeky moves at the end. I had a lot of fun with it, got a lot of wins. If you enjoy the video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things so the video is posted to more snappers like yourself. Also, please be sure to give my PWROn homies some love, as well as my Editor Tr1Optimum. I will include links in the description. Thank you all for watching. Let's get into the deck. First up, I'm going to have to say Ravonna Renslayer. Ravonna Renslayer is very big in this deck in that it gives us the necessary cost reduction to do a very big play on turn 6 or turn 7. Next up, I'm going to say Shadow King. Shadow King is so slept on right now in the meta. He gets so much value. A lot of cards are just slowly getting bigger and bigger, especially with new cards like Firehair and all of the Asgardian shenanigans going on right now. Shadow King is so good, and he does amazingly in this deck. After that, I'm going to have to say Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night is a pretty integral part of this deck. Being able to bounce around from the on reveals and slowly increase in power is just fantastic. You just got to think a little bit ahead to make it work, but once you get how to play, it makes more sense. Next up, I'm going to have to say Moonstone. Moonstone is a huge part of this deck, getting Moonstone down, and then ideally getting Iron Man in a separate lane, followed by Mystique in the same lane as Moonstone allows for very large plays. Huge stuff. After that, I'm going to have to say Anti-Venom. Anti-Venom is a very big part of this deck, being able to get it basically a free card, and whatever you hit is usually value, no matter what, so you're usually getting something good. After that, the last two have to go to Iron Man and Gorr. Iron Man is what gets the numbers so big, which makes it feel very much like a negative list. Like I said, you set Iron Man up in a separate lane, try and get Moonstone in the same lane as Ravonna Renslayer, and then you lay down Iron Man in a separate lane, and then you do Mystique in the same lane as the Moonstone, and you get that Iron Man. Because it's a 3 cost, Moonstone gets the Iron Man ability. And then last, we have Gorr. Kind of the same thing. You can set up Gorr in a lane and then do Mystique, but Iron Man is the better play if you are given the option. Try to focus on Iron Man if you can. Gorr can usually hold a lane by his own, so it gives you a win condition that you need. Let's get into the deck itself. Minus negative from Cougarrr runs Spider-Ham, Ravonna Renslayer, Shadow King, Hawkeye Kate Bishop, Mystique, Sage, Magic, Werewolf by Night, Moonstone, Anti-Venom, Iron Man, and Gorr the God Butcher. As far as cards that you are going to need to make this deck work, you're going to need Ravonna Renslayer, you are going to need Werewolf by Night, you are going to need Moonstone, you are going to need Anti-Venom, and you are going to need Gorr the God Butcher. Those ones don't have really a lot of wiggle room. I guess for Werewolf, you could try Bishop, but I do not think it would be the same. +2 versus just +1. It's night and day, you know? Werewolf by Night. Good pun. All right, as far as sub options go, if you are missing, say, Hawkeye Kate Bishop, you could go Hawkeye and Iceman, or you could go Mirage. The idea is that you would have, you know, 1 drops is what you're looking for instead of Hawkeye Kate Bishop. If you are missing Sage, you could go Wolfsbane, or you could go Juggernaut. I think the rest of them you should have access to. Iron Man is available fairly early, same with Shadow King, Spider-Ham, and the likes. And then in terms of turn-by-turn play, what you're going to want to do, Spider-Ham on 1, he is the only option you have. If given the option, you're going to want to go Ravonna Renslayer over Hawkeye Kate Bishop on turn 2. So you could do either of those. Turn 3, you are going to want to do either Hawkeye Kate Bishop and Spider-Ham, or, you know, you could do, that's pretty much all you could do on turn 3. Or alternatively, you could do Magic. Again, you want to hold on to Sage with this, or you could get Werewolf by Night. Usually you want to hold on to Magic until a little bit later, thinking ahead. Turn 4, you're going to play, you can either lay down the Moonstone. Anti-Venom is preferable. Anti-Venom first, and then it would be Moonstone. And then if you don't have either of those available, you could do some combination. You could do a magic and a 1-drop, or you could do 2 2s. You could do a Hawkeye Cape Bishop and a Ravonna Renslayer. Turn 5, you are going to lay down Iron Man. Also, I should note that if you have the Ravonna Renslayer down, Iron Man's going to be 4 cost. Mystique is going to be 2 costs. You lay down the Moonstone on top of that, it's going to reduce it even more. So Iron Man is going to be a 3 cost. Mystique is going to be a 1 cost. So take that into consideration. Also take into consideration if there's going to be a turn 7 or not. There's not a lot of location change. People aren't playing location change in the meta that I feel like, other than Thanos. Thanos is the only one you have to worry about with the Reality Stone. So think about that when you do that. Turn 6, if you did Anti-Venom on 4, you should have a free card for 5 in combination with something else. You can either hold on to that free card as a surprise, or you could play it the next turn along with a 5-drop. The 5-drop probably being Iron Man. And again, if you have Ravonna Renslayer down, you want to have Iron Man in a separate lane than the Moonstone and Ravonna Renslayer, and then Mystique into the same lane as the Ravonna Renslayer and the Moonstone for super cost reduction. And again, if you have Werewolf down, Werewolf is bouncing around, and then Gore is just a big body to play last turn. Lots of ways to win with this deck, but it does take a little bit more thought process. Give it a go and let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching. I don't like Anti-Venom. He just feels way too niche. He works within specific things. He gives you a free card, and you also get it back with Luke Cage. Doesn't it look good? To be fair, Spider-Man is one of the most difficult cards to play in the game. So, not cards, most difficult characters to play in the game. Next turn is turn 5 either way. Sage eats here. And then we could go Hawkeye Magic next turn. Victory. Or they just do that. Based off the Anti-Venom. Ravonna Renslayer is our next one. This could go really, really badly. My Ravonna! They hit my Ravonna. Okay, double limbo's okay. We'll take that. What's up, Emer? Welcome on in. I think Anti-Venom is the play, given what we got. But I called the Affliction. Did I not call the Affliction? I absolutely called that. Let's get the Moonstone down. I'm told that Iron Man is the way to go for... I don't know. This might just be a bad matchup because US Agent hurts us pretty good. And there's not a lot of on reveals to be had. The 0-0 Sage is diabolical. Diabolical. I think we just go Gore for now. I don't think either of us can get into that lane. We can do Bam. Maybe the Shadow King's better. It'll knock the Laufey back down. But Man-Thing goes back to normal too. I think we just go Sage. I think Sage goes wild here. And it's an on reveal. I guess Shadow King is too. Heads up, y'all. Ads are about to start. Just want to give you a heads up. We'll see. They have Prio here too. Hazmat. Diamondback. Wait for it. It should double it. That's 30. Bruh, that was great. That was awesome. Is that a new Diamondback variant? I have not seen this one. We got Hawkeye on 2. I do love the werewolf. We got werewolf on 3. If I can get Iron Man on Onslaught Citadel, Iron Lad and Moonstone with the Pim Arrow is gonna go really, really hard. We go werewolf here. Okay. We may not even need to magic here. If we don't need to magic, Anti-Venom isn't on reveal. He's so pretty. Luke Cage. Are they surfing? Are they playing some surfer right now? 06 Gore is wild. Let's go Spider Ham. Pim Arrow. Magic. Is this surfer? We just hit their Odin. That's great. It may make this hurt a little bit less if they're going for a hazmat play. Oh yeah, this is surfer. You have to pray to Ben Brode first, and that will make sure that you get good draws. That's how that works. That Gore again is wild. Basic arrow. I'm gonna go basic arrow and sage. A Shadow King over here. These guys go back to normal. Sure, let's go with that. You stole my Pim Arrow. Gore. Iron Man seems good. I think we can win with that. Let's see what they got. 22 power.
I am Iron Man.
What do they got? That's a Pim Arrow. And a Surfer. Womp womp. By a single point, too.
Victory.
By a single point. Some Chinese food? What'd you have? What kind of Chinese food? You guys got to be specific. I want to know the genre of food. But I also... See, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I got to figure out what I'm eating for dinner. I do not know yet. Stroganoff? Heck yeah. We're getting variety with our food. Okay, we're going to go magic here, because that's what we can do. Then we go anti-venom. Again, this anti-venom. Mwah. Mwah. Rice and air-fried pork chops with potato salad. That sounds really good, too. Y'all are living life and feasting. We love to see that. I'm going to anti-venom. 7 layered burritos the past 4 days. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That sounds pretty good. I don't know why they Red Guardianed. That seems like a waste of the Red Guardian. Now, who are we getting for basically free? That's amazing. So we go boom, we go boom. We can Mystique into the Moonstone lane. Ciabatta bun, guac, shredded cheese, and melted Swiss. Yes. Yes. Sometimes you get on a food kick, you know? That's a neurodivergent thing where you're like, I'm going to eat the same thing every day until I hate it.
I am Iron Man.
Okay, so what we could do here is we go Mystique over here. Hawkeye over here. The Gore goes really, really tall. And we can Shadow King here to get Moonstone back to her original. Okay, we just have double Iron Man there. Fair enough.
I am Iron Man.
Fair enough. The Juggernaut. Okay, we got to be 18. Yeah, you know the stuff that you like, right? And then Sage. Ooh, wait. Okay, well, I can't put it over there. No, this is the best bets, but they're all 3s. I wish there's a little bit more diversity in there. But Thena goes back down. What is she originally? Is she 3 as well? Her base is 0, so she goes back down to... Okay, let's see. Do they have Enchantress? They're thinking about it. They may not have this. Yeah, because this goes back up to 6. Galacta. Nope, we win. We win. Shadow King, Grapple Arrow, and Sage. Thena doesn't have a lot of variance is the thing. Or did somebody, is it bit for bit?
You what?
Is it bit for bit? So did somebody already do a Pixel M'Baku? Or did they copy off of a pose of somebody who did M'Baku? Because I think if they copied off a pose, that's transformative, right? Allegedly copied fan art into their pixels. Does anybody have a link? Not pixel, they mostly just drew on top of the original. So they used a reference is what I'm understanding. Is that right? They reference. I would have to see the piece. So, I don't think Mystique does do it. I don't think... I think that's just referencing because it is transformative. It's pixelized now. Yeah, it's got the It's not tracing. I don't think it's an, I'm not seeing it as an issue either. We got the werewolf move. That's what I wanted. They got a Ravona. I think we go. That's what I'm saying. It seems like somebody's using a reference. It's not traced. Yeah, it's... Now, if they were tracing bit for bit, there would be an issue.
I am Iron Man.
What do they got? No, we got it. Hi, Nick. No, I did not know about it. No worries, Nick. If you needed to get your rest, get your rest. They made him look kind of Asian. Iron Man as well. Yes, so there were 5. Gore is pretty good, especially when there's a lot of on reveal in the meta. Listen, I'm correct. You all know I'm right about this. I'm correct here. Are we talking about exclusives like Storm from the MTG? Yeah. Yeah, all of the ones they had. I think they're just playing straight up Destroy. Already, this is looking bad for them because of Wakanda. I got them all, but Iron Man was the most disappointing, sadly. Wolverine was the one that I thought looked really cool. We're going to Anti-Venom. Again, Anti-Venom looks so, so cool. I mean, you just cleared up space for me more than anything else. The fact that we lose Ravona, I'm not a huge fan of, but they've clogged themselves at this point. So we can go Iron Man into Mystique into Moonstone. Just like that. I think we snap on this. Yeah. Wolverine, wait. 5 total, similar to the D&D, Walking Dead, and Stranger Things collabs. There should be MTG versions of the Marvel collab at some point. Wolverine, and you build it as Voltron, and it's GG if people don't have early removal. So you put things onto him. You put, like...
I am Iron Man.
Yeah, this is very bad for a Destroy deck. They could Killmonger to free up the X-23. We do that. And then Spider Ham. There the Killmonger is. Gotcha. And it still goes into the same lane. Nope, I think we're good here. We just drop Gore and we call it a day.
Victory.
Yeah. You just toss him. You give him the old, just give him a toss. Thank you to our monthly Kofi subscribers. For $10 a month, you can support the stream as well as our many giveaways that we do in the Discord. You will also get shout outs on all of my YouTube videos. So big shout out to Calvin Rankin and Ninja Panda. Thank you guys for your continued support. If you are interested in doing so, I will include a link in the description, and you can help support and be a part of the community. Thank you all for watching the video. If you made it to the end, it is super appreciated. I hope you all enjoyed it or got something from it. We'll have another video out sometime next week. I don't think I'll have another one this week, but I will be doing more streams. You can catch me Monday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sundays from 4 to 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful weekend. Make sure to take your meds, get enough sleep. Remember, the world's better with you in it. And I will catch you all around.